Good morning, everyone. As I alluded to yesterday, this is my next little project I'm working on, and I kind of hemmed and hawed about how to go about doing this. A couple of years ago, I obtained a front spoiler for my Westie. I think it's from the Samba. I think I only paid shipping or something for it. I don't really recall, but it was missing the little piece in the front that the two side skirts, the two front side skirts butt up against. It's like a trim piece. I was missing that, so I started to reproduce it with 3D printing, which I should probably get back to that because I'm sure there's going to be some other people that are missing it as well. But last year, fast forward, I stumbled across another one of these spoilers, so I snagged it, and of course it was all crappy looking. Let me show you. This is how it basically looked. So what I did was I prepped the surface, and then I hit it with some truck bed paint, and I think it looks pretty good. It hides some of the scratches and kind of looks a little bit more bold, which is kind of cool. So I'm installing this now, and the problem is that well, the factory holes are there, but there's no way to attach anything because it's just a hole. So what I'm doing is I got these rib nuts that you insert into the hole, and I have a little tool that I made, a jig, whatever. It's just a washer, a bolt, or a hex nut I mean, and the bolt, and you just tighten this up. And what I do is I hold the 15 millimeter, size doesn't really matter because yours might be different, and then I tighten it like this, and what that does is it takes this part of the rib nut and it flares it out, so it holds into the metal of the front bumper area. And then I've got something I can screw into. This is just a 13 millimeter bolt, and I just bolt it in. This is the quickest, easiest, and dirtiest way I thought of doing this project. So let me give you a little preview underneath what I'm up to here. So here's all my tools. I have to drill out the hole a little bit. You want to make it so it's snug, or these don't really attach too well. And I've got my impact gun to make it tight. All my spoiler pieces. A box of rib nuts. Oh, a B. Okay. So these are the holes, like right here. And then this is the ones with the rib nuts already installed. They're not all that perfect. Like this one's a bit messed up, but for what I'm doing here, I think it's more than fine. So got to keep doing that down the line, and we should be able to install this guy. All right, well, I got my hole drilled. Kind of went around a little bit to clean up the burrs, and it fits in there. It's a little bit loose, but this one will be all right. I just have the thing all put together. I put my wrench in to hold it, like that. And the impact driver will bring it home. Back it out, and there we go. Easy as that. And you can tell if you've got it snug enough because the threads are in there a little bit. If you can see that, they're in there like a 1/4 inch or so. So when you apply the force from the impact driver, it pulls the threads down, and I can see that the threads are right up against the sheet metal on the other side of this structural member here. So that's how you know it's seated. This is super easy. This took me about 15 minutes to install all of these. So right on, next step. Now, if you're an old Volkswagen owner and you don't have coffee cans upon coffee cans filled with bolts, what exactly are you doing with your life? Because this is a necessity. Luckily for me, well, luckily I'm not sure, but it's an honor for me to have as many of these as I do. My good friend Bob, who passed away a few years ago, this is part of his collection, so I'm reusing them in my van, which makes me feel really good. Okay, so the front is installed. The side little pieces, which I think look pretty good, I don't know exactly how to install those yet because there's no pre-drilled holes for these, and I don't know if I want to screw into my sheet metal, so I'm going to ponder that for a little bit. And I'll also have to make a little, there's a cutout here for some reason, so I'll have to make some kind of a piece that will fill that hole. I'm not sure why that's there. You can see it better there, but I think it turned out pretty good. Thanks everyone. I hope you are doing van projects too, because it is warm out and you should be doing that. And if there's anything I can help with, uniworksdesign.com. Check it out.